what I use. So I use this for foundation. It's W7 Genius. It is a feather light foundation. It's not that expensive. It's like €6. And for my concealer, I use this sponge, which is a beauty blender, but it's one of those cheap ones from Penneys or Primark. And sometimes I use this. This was literally €1. So I don't think I'm going to use this today. I'm going to use my other stuff. I'm going to show you back. This one is PS. I can't see that now. 1 second. PS, and this one is from Penneys, and it's just a liquid concealer. So I use that. And for powder, I use this Catrice matte. And this is in the shade, if I go, 015 Natural Beige. And for primer, I use Catrice Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base, mattifying, long lasting, oil free, because my T-zone is very oily but my cheeks are dry, but it seems to work. And for bronzer, I use this, I don't know the name of it, doesn't have a name on it, but it is just a bronzer. I got this in a set for Christmas like 2 or 3 years ago. I use this, but sometimes I use my Rimmel bronzer, but it's all broken now. And this is just a natural bronzer, and it is in the shade 025 Sun Glow. It's backwards, so. And then this is my most expensive piece of makeup that I use, but I might not use eyeshadow. I might. We'll see how we get on. And for eyebrows, it is Destroying Foundation, because this is what I put my foundation on. This is the Beautiful Brows, and I obviously have it in black because my eyebrows are black, and so is my hair. And for blusher, I use this NYX NYX, and it is in the shade Double Dare, which is a very orangey shade. So for my skin tone, I use this. It's very beautiful on any skin tone, but it suits my skin tone a lot better than a pink would suit my skin tone. And I use this Runaway Ready PS, and as you can see on the top, it is only €2.50. And oh yes, for highlight, I use this. This is another W7 product. It is a Glow Commotion, and it is in the shade 9HW. And it is just a shimmer highlighter or an eyeshadow. And that is it. Let's get on. This is going to be so long and boring, but look, I don't know. I never edit videos, so let's get on. So first of all, I put on my primer. Just literally just put it on like it's a moisturizer. And I use a lot sometimes, depending on how dry my skin is. But because I'm just out of the shower, I'm going to use a good bit now. So I just rub that in. I rub it in mostly around my nose. You know, I get it right in because my nose can be hard to pick up foundation, and around the mouth area and the cheeks. So I'm going to let that dry. While that's drying, I'm going to prepare my foundation, which is this, as I said, the W7 Genius. Should get on up. I don't think I've a lot left in this, but we'll see what we've got. So it's like a little drop, and just squeeze it out onto that. I really should clean this, I know. I try not to use a lot, but I overestimate it sometimes and I put too much on, and sometimes then I put on too little. So I'm going to put that on with this foundation brush. It is Mus. M-U-S is the name of the brushes. And I got these for, I think it was €50. There's like a set of, I think, maybe 12, 13. But I just use that. And then I just rub it in everywhere. So that's, just rub it in, make sure it's in everywhere. I'm just going to take a little in the mirror from my Miami MUA Makeup Week Power. Concealer from Primark or Pennies. So I just put that like this. I went a bit down too far. Everywhere, as much as the front, and then sometimes if it's not working out that great, I just kind of go back in with my own brush and just hit that there, blend it. This is a really light shade, so I try and blend it in with the darker shade of foundation, so it doesn't look too overwhelming with lightness. So again, just gonna hit it there, and beautiful. So I'm gonna go in with the concealer again, and I'm going to get up here. I literally just do that, and again, Cupid's bow, bit in the chin, blend that in the chin, and then again, I'm just going to literally tip over it the smallest little bit around the edges to blend it in even more. So that's the foundation and the concealer done. So I'm going to wrap that all up. Now I'm going to do a small bit of eyeshadow. I'm basically just going to be touching in this colour and this colour. This colour is Sora and this colour is Frappe. So I'm using this blending brush. I use that if I'm not putting on a lot of eyeshadow. Literally just going into Sora and literally just going over the whole lid of my eye. Going into Sora again, tip it off because it's very pigmented, and going on the whole lid of the eye. The lid of the eye, the whole lid basically. And going into Frappe now, and kind of try get it just on the corners, like around the crease area, and the same with the other eye. Voila. But now I'm going to go into this colour. You can tell I use that colour a lot. This is the colour Luna. And I'm literally just dipping into that and going on this part of the eye to kind of highlight it a bit. And that's it. Blow on that, let it settle. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so I have a bit of fallout from the eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna wipe it away. No. So now I'm going to go in with my Catrice All Matte powder. I'm going to open that. I'm going to get my little brush, and this little brush here, this came with this as a set. I think an eyebrow pencil came with it as well as something else, but I can't remember. So I'm just going to get all up a nice good bit on there now and just pat it on the powder. So next I'm going to move on to bronzer. Put them in there. So today I'm going to be using this one because I'm finding this one really nice on my skin this time of year, which is winter. Can't wait for spring. Can't wait for summer either, even though in Ireland we don't get great weather. So it's really hard to get, it's not that pigmented, you see, so it's so hard to get it on the brush. So, and then I shake it all off. I don't know why I do that, it's just habit. So I'm just gonna kind of contour with this, but brighten up my cheeks at the same time. And my forehead. The NYX Double Dare, and this is so pigmented, so literally I just dip that like that just twice there, and you can see, you can't really see, but it is so pigmented. So I literally just put that over the cheeks and the tip of my nose. That's it. So now I'm going to move on to the highlighter. Ooh, that's some good sun coming through the window. We were supposed to have snow. Just goes over the tip of the cheekbones, down the nose. I literally just put a tiny bit there. Cupid bow, and the chin up a little bit. Ooh, girl, highlighted. So the beautiful brows. I'm going to take this out, and my little angle brush, which is from Penneys, and this little brow brush. Stick that there for a minute, and then I'm going to brush my brows all up and then brush them away to the side. And I open up a voice. So I just go on the brows. I don't really go over the shape of my brows. I just keep to the shape of them and bring it down a bit and angle my brow a bit like that. Just a bit like right there. That's getting on my nerves. I'll fix that with the concealer. So, and then I just kind of flick it up as if I'm painting on hairs. So that's that brow, nearly complete. So I go in with this again to the other brow. One of my brows is a lot thicker than the other. This brow has a thicker end than this one. And that's my own fault, because and the brush is like that. I'm literally just going to go in with them two colours. Oh, sorry, these two colours again. or this brush is a pencil brush. It's really fluffy on the top and I like it for the blending of the bottom lash line. That's that. And now I'm going to go in with mascara on the bottom lash line. Okay, a bit of lippy, so I'm going to pause this, go look for some lippy, and I'll be right back. So because I did more of a natural eye, I'm going to use this lip liner, which is a NYX, and the shade is called Cabaret, and it is 804. So I'm going to use that first, and then I'm going to go in with this PS finished product. Oh yeah, by the way, I just got dressed too. This is the eyeshadow. My brows look nasty in camera. The lipstick. And bad lighting. The foundation and my outfit of the day.